Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. Young MISSIONARY. He sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row, all the girls at the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, everything. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet, stand up, dance.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Tampa. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it up. He'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Wilson gonna throw right away. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Hall. Hall, a first down and more. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. A big-time run there by Hall. A pickup of 44 yards. They run on the jet sweep, and that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
On the give, it's Hall. And he's into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Raiders. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8. That's Washington, the man in motion. Another run here for Robinson. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down. They'll go again with Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, He's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They run over center with Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. And here's Bijan. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. That's number 40 on the season for him. On 1st down, Wilson. That's to the rookie from LSU, Malik Neighbors. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Tampa. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Lockett headed in motion. Cousins now to throw on first down. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll bring up second down.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. They go play, and this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Raiders send their punt team out. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Third down, 3 to go. Now Robinson. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Here's Cousins. Fine work defensively. That's going to be an out the way. They go down as an incompletion.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Corliss Waitman now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Russ. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Man in motion here is Tucker. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, Wilson. That is caught side of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Tried again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Wilson to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs are going to move out in front.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Up the sideline to the 40. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Now Wilson on 1st down. That one caught by Tucker. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. On second down, Russ. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Again, Wilson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Raiders are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first down, Cousins. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Cousins now on second down. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. On first and 10, Cousins. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. To throw is Cousins. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And the Buccaneers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to take a shot down the field.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On second down, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Wilson will throw again. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To throw again is Wilson. First down throw there is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. It's first down, and it's called. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll go again with Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Another run here with Hall. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They go play action with Cousins. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. They'll try the right side with Hall. He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Vegas. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Cousins and the offense electing to go for two. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for two, and it does not pan out. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. On first down, Wilson. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Catch is made, that's Mingo. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Man in motion here is Tucker. From the shotgun, Wilson. He gets this one to Tucker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Buccaneers.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Hall. To the 45. Reese Hall. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. He's inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. That is caught. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Tampa. Folk now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Play action now. It's Cousins. The throw on the run is complete. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. That one caught by Tucker. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Wilson now, off the bootleg. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, here's Hall. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. They'll run. This is Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Cousins now on 2nd down. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. A run here with Hall. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown Buccaneers. Now Folk on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They give to Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Give up the middle with Hall. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Hall. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Hall, a 1st down and more. Hall. Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll run it with Hall. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And now the Raiders faced with an important 2-point conversion attempt. they'll stick to the ground. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Downfield, got him, man, and he's got it. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Raiders will take over at their own 15.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He's got Douglas going deep.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So a win here for the Buccaneers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.